Alright, what's going on YouTube? You're back at Balaka's Fish Room, and today we're going through a bit of an update. There's been a bit of a disaster happen here with my aquariums this week. We've actually lost some of our best fish, which is really unfortunate. I'm still not 100% sure of what really happened, but yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. So I think this is going to be my third video on YouTube, so everybody, thank you for watching so far. I hope you like this kind of stuff. I just like the hobby so much, and I just want to, share it back and kind of give little pointers and tips and just keep track of the growth of these fish, because all these fish are going to get so big and they're all pretty small right now. So yeah, sit back and relax, and we'll get into the video. So what happened about a week ago? The council. So I live in Queensland, and every now and then, it usually happens, once or twice a year, the council shuts off the water to do maintenance or something like that, and then they turn it back on. So this time, the water's come back on, and 2 days later I've done a 30% water change on this big tank here and my little tank down there. I did the water change at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I woke up the next morning, and as if you've watched my last two videos, you would have known that I had 6 black nasties down here, and so you can see there's one black nasty left. That's a Vieja Zenatus. In here are just the fish that I actually don't want to keep. I want to take these back to the fish shop, so I've got a Texas Cichlid in here. I've got 2 Zenatus. I've got a Polini, and this filament barb. I don't actually want to get rid of this guy. He's really, really cool. So I'll probably keep him just to keep this tank cycling. And then there, I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit. That's the only surviving black nasty. I got this one. I got that black nasty. I bought 2 originally from a fish shop in Brisbane, called Annalie Aquariums. Oh, excuse you. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, you can just sit there. Hey. Yeah, so I got 2 of the black nasties from Annalie Aquariums. I got another 6 from some other guy, and then I got another 5, the most recent batch that I've lost. So she is the female from the first 2 that I got, and she survived every single other fish. And she was looking really bad herself, and it was, I changed absolutely nothing with how I do my water changes, and I used prime and everything like that, and she was looking horrible herself. So what I did was I just got all the dead fish out. So there was 5 dead black nasties in here. Got them out. I drained the water down, all the way down, like to practically nothing. I took the black nasty out, put it in a little container on the side. I refilled this tank here with the water out of my large aquarium here, and yeah, filled it back up and plopped her back in, and she came good. I was really surprised. She was looking really, really bad, but she came good after that. But yeah, so now what I've done today is I've actually gone through my tank. I've actually got some new fish to put into the grow out, and I've selected some of the fish that I didn't really like. I didn't like how they were growing. Some had deformities, some were growing really, really slowly, and not really having any coloration and not looking good. So I've taken out 2 of the Zenatus, a Texas, the filament barb, and a Polini. So they're all in here. So now we'll pop back up to this tank. So I actually last weekend, when I did the water change that killed the fish, I did a water change on my mum's tank as well, and we added the water, we did the prime, same as everything, and we actually also lost 6 really big clown loaches, which is just annoying because it takes so long to grow a clown loach to a decent size, and these guys were thick and chunky and dark and just a really nice fish, and yeah, we had sick belly up the next day. So I think there must have been chlorine in the pipes, or there must have been something done in the pipe work that, you know, has really affected these fish. So I haven't done a water change for a week. I've let all the pipes flush out. I've made sure I've flushed all their hoses. I'm looking to invest in an inline filter. What are you doing up there? You like your cat? Look at this guy. Buddy, come on, get down. Let's go. Good boy. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting an inline filter so I can filter the water that goes into my tank. But yeah, I waited a week before I did any further water changes, and I've just done one then because I wanted to take. I've taken the massive log out. I thought it was just taking up too much room, and not many of the fish were benefiting from it. The only the fish that were benefiting from it the most were the bristlenose catfish and the large Salvinis, and you know, I didn't really want that. So anyway, so I've taken the large log out of the tank, and I've rearranged everything again just to really see this big open space in the front of the tank now. These fish are getting to the size, they're all kind of about the 4-inch mark, and they're really getting to the size where they do need open space to swim around, because these guys, they're not too bright. You know, there are some smart fish in here. I think the emerald cichlids, they're really, really intelligent. My new addition, this kissing gourami, you know, this is just a trial, but it seems to be going okay. But if she gets bullied or anything, I'm going to take her out. But gourami seem to be pretty hardy. Yeah, these 2 emerald cichlids. Sorry about the tanks all, you know, murky, but I just want to do this straight after a water change so I can showcase all the fish. So yeah, we got the two emerald cichlids here. They're very intelligent. The Bacordi, he's getting quite big. He's about 3.5, 4 inches. We've got the 2 red-headed Melanaris Synspilum. We've got this big black belt here. We got this. This is the second in line, the second biggest male, Vieja Zanatus, and then the big males over here, Frankie, and then his partner is somewhere in here as well. So the other cool new fish that I got here, we got some Festaes, and these Festaes look absolutely amazing. I've seen a bunch of other Festaes in the stores and everything like that, but these guys, they have like a wild look to them, and I have no idea. They might be a cross with something that makes them look like this. I have no idea. But they look really cool. I hope they're purebreds, and I hope they're like a wild specimen. But yeah, they're looking really cool. So basically now what I've done today is I've just taken out all of the fish that I didn't really want to be in the tank. I didn't want to grow out, and I just left remaining in here the nice fish, the ones I want to pair up, the ones that might get their own aquarium once the fish room's all done. I'm about halfway through cleaning out the fish room, so I'll do a video on that probably next. But I want to go through the other really cool fish that I got. So 2 weeks ago in one of my previous videos, you would have seen that I got this guy here, this big male Salvini. So he's chunky, and you can see he's really coloured up heaps. He's got an amazing coloration on him now, because I found him a girlfriend, which is this gorgeous little one here. So I was convinced this was a male. I was absolutely convinced this was a male. Hang on, where is it gone? It's gone down behind that rock. There she is. I was convinced it was a male because of these. Look at those long trailing fins. I thought 100% a male. So there's two options. Either this one here that's gone behind the rock down here, either that one is a small male. Yeah, this one. And maybe you'll be able to help me out because I thought this was a male. But either this is a small male that's paired up with a big female, and these fins look shredded to me. They look like they were long trailing fins, but I thought this was a male just because of the size. Because this guy's probably not 8 to 9 inches, and then the female, where's she gone? She's back there. She's probably about 6 inches. So they're both really good sized Salvinis. Let's go around this side. Yeah, she's back here in the corner. She only went in there today. But they're getting along just fine. He's Are you okay? Look at the tail going. Hey, what you doing? It's crazy little bugger. Okay, back to the fish. We've got the bird going over there now as well. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we got the female Salvini down here. So they're actually, showing signs of pairing up. So I'm not sure if they're just getting along, and they're two males, or if, the big ones are male and the small ones are female, or vice versa. Willow, please. And yeah, anyway, I'm really interested to see these guys, what happens, to see if they actually end up pairing up, and if they are male and a female, or if they're just two males that just seem to get along, because it is a really big tank. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I want to take you guys along for the ride as well. So I don't want to dwell on any of the bad stuff that happened. Things happen. There were some very expensive fish, but you've got to learn from everything. There's no use dwelling on it. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover off. We've just done a rearrange in the tank to give these fish a lot more space to swim around in the tank, and the water changes we're doing. We're being a lot more careful. With everything, we've pushed everything back towards the back of the tank to give them all that free swimming space. And yeah, we've got a cool new fish, our Festaes, and our Salvinis. Almost didn't remember them. We've got the Salvinis as well, and I think that's going to do this tank. I don't think we're going to be looking for any new fish. The next goal is we're going to be purchasing the new tanks to go into the fish room. Most of them, I think I'm going to get most of them to be 4 foot long by 2 foot by 2 foot. So I think that'll hold about 600 liters, which I think is ample for most of these fish, because I'm only going to have breeding pairs or a little colony of whatever they are. Like I saw these awesome red-headed Geophagus today, and at one of the pet shops in Burleigh Heads, and they are so cool. Look at this guy. He's looking amazing. Look at the colours. He's had a bit of a scrap with the Salvini, but that's all right. These guys are going to get to 30 to 40 centimeters long, so they're going to get huge. So they're going to get way bigger than the Salvinis are going to get. So it's a good way to grow them out, have the big fish that again are going to end up being the small fish, growing out together. So yeah. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Let's have a look at this beautiful little Festae. To be honest, just to tell you the truth, I'm trying to get a little thumbnail here with the with this Festae. So if we get a nice little picture, yeah, that looks like, I don't know, we'll see how we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. One of the next videos we're going to be clearing out the fish room for good, and I'll show you guys the plans for it and everything, and and we'll go from there. Yeah, look at that. That's the female Salvini. She's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. All right. Anyway, see you guys.